What's up, kamusta guys? And I'm back again with another Across the Spider-Verse goodness. Today we're making Miguel O'Hara's Spider-Man 2099 mask from Across the Spider-Verse. Let's start. I started by printing Shan Scrap's templates for the facial. Special thanks to you, my friend. After arranging the template, I transferred it to a cake box and then I used my hobby knife to lightly score the dashed lines. I prepared tape. I'm going to use this tape to temporarily hold the facial together, like so. After that, I'm using super glue to permanently secure the facial. I joined the 4 pieces together to form the facial. I added some popsicle stick supports so that when I apply the layers of the resin, it won't warp into different shapes. Also, I forgot to film this earlier, but I already add 2 layers of fiberglass mat in the inside of the facial. You can use a piece of cardboard here, but I got some left over from my Miles Morales mask, so I used that instead. I went outside and put on my mask because I'll be using fiberglass mat and resin, plus I'm using gloves. As you can see, I already pre-cut the fiberglass mat so I don't have to when I'm applying resin. Make sure to mix the resin thoroughly with your manual so your resin will set and become hard. Here's the facial after it dried. I'm once again using wall putty because where I'm from it's cheap. You could also use like wood filler for this. I applied a generous amount of the wall putty on the facial. I sanded it and marked where I'll be putting holes so I can breathe when I put on the facial. Then I use my hand drill to add holes because careful while using a power tool so you won't end up like me. Here are the templates I made. They're available in the description down below. I transferred the template to some chipboard because it is good at absorbing superglue. Like my other mask, I'm using this face shield plastic because it's flexible and easy to work with. I trace the inside of the lenses to the plastic. When I cut the plastic, I make sure to leave a half of a centimeter gap, like so. Using a hole puncher, I line up the chipboard, the plastic together and punch a hole at my selected spots. I went ahead and peeled the protective layer of face shield. I'll be needing the pieces from earlier for securing the plastic on the lens. I stuff it in like this. I made sure to put it in an angle because later on, the lower part of the lenses will be held by friction. I used super glue to stock it in place. In the template, there are only 1 piece of this. Just copy it and mirror it for the left side. That's what I did. Massage the piece to make it easier to put on top of the facial. I traced the lower half of the lenses so I'd know where it was when I let go of the lenses. Massaging the lenses one more time. Now I'm using tape to temporarily hold the lens on the facial. I attach it to the facial while I add the other piece of the lens. I'm using a combination of white glue and super glue to glue the lenses. I use my hobby knife to slice the bump here. I applied super glue. The other method is while you're gluing the piece, you could get rid of the bump before gluing the other piece. It really doesn't matter because I sanded the right lens to make it smooth. But which one do you like? The left lens or the right lens? Comment down below. I kinda forgot to say this earlier, but I marked where the magnets will go on the facial. If you also forgot to place some marks on where to place a hole, using tape to hold the lenses, I flipped the facial and used another magnet to attract the other magnet on the lens, so I can trace it and cut it. I went outside to spray the facial and lenses using filler primer. After it dried, I wet sanded the lenses using a 300 grit sandpaper. And after that, I sprayed the lenses with red spray paint. It's only optional, but I painted the face shell with blue spray paint. This is very important because you won't be able to see through the mask if you didn't tape the plastic on the lenses. I'm using this perforated vinyl for the eyes. I only got leftover from my previous videos, so I spray painted it blue to match the color of my fabric. Now I'm using the tape that I covered the plastic of the lenses. I use it to make a template for the vinyl. I'm using 6x3 neodymium magnets. Use some baking soda and super glue to secure the magnet in place. This creates a weld-like bond so the magnet doesn't pop out. I added the magnet in the lenses. Cut out this chipboard. The measurement of this is 2 by 1 centimeter, and I use again super glue and some baking soda to keep it in place. I cut out a strip of foam for comfort when I wear the face shell. I printed the template for the fabric mask and traced it to the selected stretchy fabric. Also, I added 2 inches of border to this area because last time the fabric mask didn't fit my head well. For the rest of the template, I just added some 1/2 inch border. I cut out the 1/2 inches border to trace so I'll know where to stop the texture I'm going to put. Now I'm creating a modified softbox. I place a thick tape on the top of this box. I got this rechargeable light. You could also use your phone's flashlight if you want. This texture is also included in the link that I provide. As As you can see, I put the fabric on top, then I'll be putting those on top of the modified softbox. Then using some syringe, I trace the texture on the mask. I'm using 3D paint here. I don't recommend using syringe because it will hurt your fingers, but at the time it's what I have, so you could just use some needle tip bottles, or if you have some thin line piping tip, you can use that. Here's what it looked like after the 3D paint dried. Using a sewing machine, I went ahead and sewed the fabric mask and added the invisible zipper. Here's how to replace the lenses. Is me putting on the mask, and also this web shooter that I made a year ago, I think. Again, here's how I switch the lenses.
What's a guy gotta do to join this spider team?
You can never be part of this.
Because you're black!
Hi there! If you made it this far in the video, please share this to your friends and family. Comment down below any ideas you want me to make next. Like this video, of course. Subscribe because it's canon again. If you like this video, I'm sure you'll like my Spider-Gwen mask. I also make this Miles Morales mask. Links will be in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.